Hello and good morning, Sudoku friends. It is 9 a.m. on this Tuesday, the 10th of October, 2023. Well, it's 9 a.m. here in Vietnam. That is, it's probably not 9 a.m. right now where you're at. We are looking at the New York Times Art Sudoku once again. Before I forget it, I know that many people who publish videos ask you to like and subscribe right at the beginning. I think that is foolish, because why would you like or subscribe to a video when you haven't even watched it yet? But I do propose that if you like this one here, that you actually like it. And if you want to, you can consider subscribing as well. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to beg you. I really am not going to beg you. What I am going to do is I'm going to attempt to solve this Sudoku without using pencil marks as I usually do. I'm very aware of the 2, 4 here and the 2, 4 here. They block all of these squares here. So these 2 squares must be a 2 and a 4. That means that we're going to have a 2 either here or here. The 4 I can't really say much about. I can see, however, that a 2 blocks up here and a 2 here, so one of these is a 2, and we are therefore going to have a 2 either here or here. Threes. Threes are interesting because we have a 3 blocking down here and across here, so a 3 must go here. Now we have a 3 either here or here, but we also, because of these 2 threes, have a 3 here or here. So there are only 2 squares left for a 3 candidate in row 8, and that's these 2 squares. They can be 3s. As far as 7s, this 7 blocks across, this 7 blocks down. So a 7 goes here or here, and therefore here or here. We also have a 4 here or here, and a 9 here or here. And remember how I said one of these is a 7? Now I'm seeing these 2 7s. They force a 7 to go here or here. So the only square left for a 7 in column 8 is here. And we also said earlier that one of these squares must be a 2. Therefore, the 2 now must go here. Now it's clear that a 6 must go here because we have a 6 blocking up and a 6 blocking over. So here's a 6. Now an 8 and a 4 for these 2 squares, and I don't think I can solve those right away. A 2 and a 6 here. We must find a 2 and a 6 in 2 of these 3 squares. I'm not sure how to do that though, because we can have a 6 both here and here. Now, since we know that these are 2 and 4, and we have this 6 blocking across, we also know now that one of these must be a 6. Can we do anything with that? Nothing really, except establishing that a 6 must go in one of these 2 squares here. But a 4 must go here. Let me explain why. This 4 blocks here, so a 4 can't go here. This 4 blocks here, 4 can't go here. 4 blocks across here, 4 must go here or here, blocking here. So here's a 4. Now we need to find a 6, 5, and a 9 for the top row. The 6 must go here or here, we knew that. And we also knew that one of these must be a 6 because we explained that earlier. So the 6 can't go here. This 6 blocks here. So here is a 6. Now a 5 and a 9 for these 2 squares. And you know what? These must be 2 and 6 now, I think. We got a 6 blocking down, and we have got a 6 here or here blocking down. So a 6 must go either here or here. We also had the 2 here or here blocking down and a 2 blocking down. So yes, 2 and 6 here. Therefore, a 3, 5, and a 9 here. The 3 and a 5, of course, force a 9 to go here. Therefore, we know that this is a 9, and this must be a 5. So now we have a 6 and a 9, at least in 2 of these 3 squares. I'm not sure I can get any closer yet. But a 3 and a 5 here. And we have the 5, so here's a 3 and here's a 5. What does that mean, if anything? 5 blocks over and down and up. Okay, so yes, 5 blocks down and up and over here. So here's a 5. We've got a 1 here or here. 3 here or here. 9s. Look at this 9 blocks across. This 9 blocks down. We got a 9 here or here, blocking down. We got this 9 blocking down. We got this 9 blocking across. So a 9 must go here. And now we have a 9 here because all other squares here are blocked by 9s in the chute here or in the chute here. I might as well enter a 4 here because we have these two 4s blocking these 4 squares and we've got this 4 blocking down. So yes, here's a 4. And now we can enter an 8 here and we can enter a 4 here. That gives us a 4 here or here. We need a 3 for this square because this 3 blocks these two squares. So here's a 3. Now 7 and a 2 for these two squares. The 2 blocks over. Here's a 7 and here is a 2. We know that these had to be a 2 and a 4. Now we know that the 2 must go here and the 4 therefore here. Still our 2 and 3 friends here. And here now a 1, 6 and an 8. We only have 2, no, we have 3 8s in the grid, and that's why it's a little troublesome to find another one. But I'm sure we'll get to it. I think we have a 7 now for, I believe, this square. Again, we got a 7 blocking across and a 7 blocking down. 7 goes either here or here, blocking across. This 7 blocks across. This 7 blocks down. So yes, a 7 must go here. Now a 1 and an 8 for these two squares. And we have this 8 forcing a 1 to go here. Therefore, an 8 goes here. And these now must be a 1 and a 6. And that's easy because the 1 blocks over, giving me a 6 here and a 1 here. Now this 1 blocks across, so does this. Therefore, a 1 must go here. Now we have a 6 here. And we know that a 9 and a 3 must go here. Therefore, this can only be an 8. And that leaves 1 square here, and that must be a 9. Here now are 5, 4, and an 8. 5, 4, and 8. That'll also have to wait. An 8 here blocks, however, over here. So here's an 8, and here is a 2. Let's see now. We know that one of them is a 7. We also need to find a 5 and a 3 for the row. 3 and 7 go here because this 3 blocks here and the 7 blocks here. So here's a 5. So 3 and 7 here, 2 and 6 here. Therefore, 5 and 1 here. The 5 blocks down. Here's a 1. Here is a 5. We have this 3 blocking down and this 3 blocking across, giving me a 3 here. Now, this was a 2, 6. This also is a 2, 6. The 9 blocks up, giving me a 3 here and a 9 here. Now we should be almost home 3 because now this is a 3 and this has got to be a 7. That gives me a 7 here and therefore a 7 here by normal Sudoku rules. An 8 and a 1 here. The 8 all the way from over here forces a 1 to go here and therefore the 8 must go here. Now we have a 1 here and therefore here. This must be a 2, giving me a 2 here. And we know that these were 2 and 6, so therefore now this is a 2 and this is a 6, giving me a 6 here and an 8 here. And that gives me an 8 here. These two must be a 5 and a 4. Let's see, 4 blocks over. 4 blocks up further, and that is now a 5, and this is a 4, giving me a 4 here and a 5 here. And so we solve today's New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.